There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Oh my God! Oh, hold on a second. I gotta catch my breath. Oh, we're on, and there's our names.
That's it.
That's our names. I mean,
And he's the one, and I'm the other.
I'm Al. This is Brendan. Is that not true?
No, that's true.
It's Mirror Universe, Fat Jacks.
We'll do that.
Yeah, we're Fat Jacks Comicrypt. I should have ran. Actually, I'm now out of breath. These masks are not the best for jogging or physical comedy. Anyway, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you to everybody. This is Fat Jack's. What are we called?
Fat Jacks Comicrypt.
No, what's our?
We sometimes refer to ourselves as the Latchkey Manifesto.
The Latchkey Manifesto, or Against the Wall,
or AKA
Up Against the Wall,
or AKA How I Stopped Worrying and Loved the Enema.
AKA Mr. Weatherby. Anyway, welcome. Good Sunday night to everybody.
Good, yes, hello everyone. We are Fat Jack's Comicrypt. We're coming to you from beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, here in our Lord's country of the United States of America, because, you know, nationalism is just so highly popular nowadays. Man, we're just starting out guns a-blazing.
This is it. Just look for us only on Facebook.
Yeah. We really appreciate everyone who is joining us. If you are following us over from our little local show that we do prior to this, thank you. It's good to see you again. If you are joining us for the first time this evening, hello. Al and I are still around. We still have not choked each other out. We haven't broken up yet. Think about it. We are the Wham of local comic book store live stream shows. George Michael over here might one day decide it's time to move on.
I'm the George Michael.
You're the George Michael.
So who are you?
I'm the other guy.
Andrew Ridgely.
Hold on a second.
Andrew Ridgely.
One of the great best friends of Fat Jack's Comicrypt, Marshall, who is also the
Stand-up?
No. He is the original Human Torch that is Robot Marshall's vision. But he is with us tonight, which we are very thankful to have.
Thank you for coming by, Marshall.
Thank you, because that means that Al and I do not have to talk to each other. And we don't like that.
I mean, 2 hours of it. It's
So with that said, who is the non-George Michael Wham guy?
Andrew Ridgely.
Andrew Ridgely?
I believe. So.
Ridgely? That's his name?
I believe.
Ridgely?
He's writing that other history of the DC universe.
Is that offensive? John Ridley is a very well-established, beautiful, amazing screenwriter.
Why is that offensive? Because I got somebody's name mixed up?
God. In case you don't know,
Mr. PC over here.
yeah, in case you don't know, this isn't an improv class. This is technically a show that is supposed to sell comic books, but not just sell comic books. I want to tell people here, we want to talk about comic books. We want to talk about the art form, the creators, the history. We want to
talk about everything but the monetary value.
Yeah, but the monetary value. Yeah. We have no opinions about the industry. The industry doesn't care.
Shout out to everybody, Mr. Williams, Mr. Hunter, Ashley, Stevens in the chat. We got everybody showing up. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming over.
Yeah. it makes us feel like, so when we act like a bunch of jackasses, we don't feel, what is the whole thing? We want to be dicks, not a-holes?
Yes.
Yes.
Or the other way around.
No.
We want to be a-holes, not dicks.
No, that's the worst. Being an a-hole is worse than being a dick.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is. Well, we don't want to go there. Okay. Let's pull it back.
Shout out to Contrail. I can't see you unless you actually interact in the chat. So you are invisible until you say something. Otherwise, we have 4 viewers, and that's it.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you know this or not, but your webcam doesn't immediately turn on, and we have a bunch of like Zoom images of all the people watching. So if you do not acknowledge a hello to us, we can't tell you a hello to you. All right?
Shout out to Contrail, who finally got his 50% off discount. All he had to do was get his daughter a job at the store. Zayn's in the chat.
Zayn's in the chat! Man, dude, I've been waiting to say that all night.
Full house tonight.
Full house, we're killing it.
Shout out to Will. What's up, Will?
What's up, Will? How you doing? Our entire first segment is just going to be a bad improv.
You guys, who is George Michael?
I don't know.
I don't even know at this point.
Watch, what was the movie, the Jordan Peele and Mike, with the cat? Keanu. Watch Keanu. You'll learn all about the love of George Michael.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was obsessed with George Michael.
Yeah. The great thing about the father, what's the father song?
Father figure.
Father figure, yeah. Good stuff. Anyway, for anyone who's joining us now for the first time, even though it doesn't seem it, technically we are kind of here to sell comic books. So if you are interested in whatever we inevitably sell, which is nothing quite yet, hit us up in the chat and claim the book. And when you claim the book, please tell us the title and the number. Don't just say I want it or something like that. Don't be vague. Be as if you want to purchase a book, be very specific.
You got to be real cutthroat.
Okay.
Get in there and out.
Yes. Now, anyone who is here in the Philadelphia area or in the South Jersey area, we have 2 locations. Our Center City, Philadelphia location here, where if you claim any book, you can come here to pick it up, or we will send them over to our Oakland, Jersey spot if that is a little bit more convenient for you. You can pick them up there. But if you are outside of the area and you need us to ship you books, good luck. No, we're learning.
And all your books are right here.
Yeah, we're learning. It has not been an easy transition for us in this day and age where people ship constantly and somehow we can't figure it out.
We said in our last show, there's a lot of moving parts to doing this show and just the shipping in general. So just a little patience is asked on your part.
Yeah, because don't worry, any books that you have claimed on any show, they are still waiting for you.
Yeah.
In fact, if you decided that you regret claiming them, let us know now, and we will remove them from the.
I had to fist fight a new employee because he tried to sell Ashley's Iron Man pop last week.
Yeah, what was up with that? We're gonna do it again. Didn't we just?
Yeah.
Didn't that become the Primo's joke?
That was the problem.
There's the Primo. Yeah.
No, so anyway, all your stuff's here. We'll get it to you. It's just we're not as heavily staffed as we could be right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Al and I are such larger than life personalities that people think that we are the tip of the spear that is Fat Jack's Comicrypt. Great.
We're just the meat.
When we are. Oh no! I wanted to make a joke, but I don't know if we're that mature yet.
Let's
Okay, so we're trying to pull it together here. Okay, so we're doing the business. This is the business part of it. Okay.
So we do ship outside the city.
Yes.
We do ship outside the country. It does take a while. Thank you, Ashley. Can vouch for how patient you have to be.
And Ashley, we really appreciate it.
It is much appreciated.
And we really pray that you're a real person and not a strange AI that England decided to create to mess with American comic book stores. So
Even that's kind of cool if it's true.
Actually, I would love. In fact, I would love if we found a Captain Planet #1 and told Ashley, and then suddenly Ashley was like, countdown, 10, 9, 8, and we caused the end of the world because we found a Captain Planet #1, the Holy Grail. You know,
that would be cool.
Let's say it would be very interesting. It'd be like that Japanese film Fish Story, which Google it. You're all on the internet.
That's just what I was going to say. That reminds me of Fish Store.
Yeah, of course it is. Okay, so let's think. Business. Shipping costs.
$7.
We say $7, and we're going to obviously multiple orders. We will combine.
We'll work with. We're not trying to gouge you on shipping. For the most part, we've only shipped to New York and
As we made the
New
joke.
Jersey and Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And it's roughly $7 for us when we do that.
Didn't the creator of the audio cassette recently die? He did. Okay, thank you, Marshall.
Yep.
Okay, so we're the audio cassette of comic book stores. So we are niche, or niche, or I don't even know anymore how to pronounce these words.
We're not a French comic book store. That's
No, we're not. In fact, I'm pretty sure we might be just like selling NFTs or imaginary art, but yet nobody actually ends up getting it. If you want to see your book that you purchased, tune into the episode where you claimed it. Okay, we're killing time, and I apologize.
Right, no, yeah,
We're having a good time. Marshall's shown up and has added a new energy
Yeah,
to the shop. I forgot that we are now in professional mode, so it is time to talk about comic books. And so with that said,
we don't have any Pokemon cards.
No.
I apologize. Take it away.
But if Jason pops up again in the chat, he does have Pokemon cards that he wants to get rid of.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah. So but just so we're clear, no like backhanded dealing. What was the term that was?
No. That's strictly if we're trying to sell something.
Okay, so it's so if someone in the chat slides in and goes, I have that same book, but I'll sell it to you for cheaper. That's the problem.
That's right. So you guys, we try to keep everything on the up and up.
Okay.
But
we have no Pokemon cards.
We definitely don't have any Pokemon cards.
So if someone in the chat has Pokemon,
if a customer has Pokemon cards that they're willing to, that's something you guys can deal with in the chat or directly.
Do the kids still refer to it as sliding into the DMs? Or is that now not cool anymore?
Is that a thing, Marshall?
Marshall, as the representative of all the kids.
As the millennial in the room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the real millennial. This is the guy who makes fun, who still thinks of us as young. My favorite, though, Snyder still calls us kids.
Mr. English, welcome back.
Mr. English is here. Thank you very much for finding us, Mr. English. Obviously, for anyone who knows, we're not very good at pacing our shows.
Yeah.
So a lot of our nice, really big ticket spotlight items we've kind of already showed on our local show. So we are just going to dive right into the few that didn't sell and a bunch of others that I pull out here.
Just get those barbed wires.
Yeah. We're going to go for the barbed wires. But anyway, for anyone who's never watched this before in the experience, we try to create a show. So with that said, we try to do some segments. Right now, we've just been Kyle said we can curse, but I won't yet. We're BSing.
Just BSing around. We've been
trying to get the business out, keep me abreast on time in terms of breaks and stuff like that, so I can kind of pace. But we do have spotlight books, as we always do. We also have tons of story bundles. For anyone who's never experienced our show before, we have a lot of back issues. And, trying to sell one issue, but we love selling story. And the one thing I love about comic books more than anything else, as much as we do participate in the speculation market, I mean, we have to. We're a retail shop in 2021. If you're not interacting with speculation, then you are just missing out constantly. So we do have some speculation books. We got some spotlight books. We have story bundles, which are a celebration of the stories and history of comic books and a lot of the creators that maybe don't get the kind of cred that they deserve because maybe their books don't end up being first appearances or whatever the heck. We also have, we have some lightning rounds we're going to get to. Kyle, just a heads up. We have some VHS. So if anyone has a VHS machine, we have VHS tapes that, are we going to sell them or just keep them away?
I tell you what, this one I'm going to try and sell because there's a comic in there.
There is a comic.
Yeah, I didn't realize this is still sealed up.
Okay. They're sealed, so they do kind of carry.
These are all sealed have never been watched on a VHS player.
Okay, so tell them what is here. Hey, let's start the show. Al, what is in front of your computer?
So I have Speed Racer VHS tape with what appears to be a comic book, a promotional comic book, but it's covering all the information about what the episodes are.
Oh, yes, because that's what comic books should be, informational.
So this is the Most Dangerous Race, parts 1 to 3, the volume 11 of the Speed Racer VHS Limited Collector's Edition.
Ooh, limited.
Volume 11, Most Dangerous Race. Do you remember that?
No.
I don't remember.
I will say this, though. One of the most underrated modern movies is the Wachowski siblings Speed Racer. And I will argue the Speed Racer movie is way ahead of its time. So, shots fired. Let's move on. Oh, actually, before we move on to some comic books, do you want to throw out the question? Like we're trying to. Oh, did something happen in the chat?
Yeah, so Contrail inquired about this thing.
Okay.
First of all, Ashley, we don't sell slabs at all, so we don't deal in slabs in any way. I don't want to forget that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna have to ask the manager tomorrow about any kind of payment information, just because I don't have that information in front of me. Okay.
We're the entertainment, not the business.
We're the eye candy.
If
you can believe it.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Like, think about what is behind us if we're the eye candy. Does that mean to Eric and Greg? It is. Marshall is nodding his head.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your new employees.
You just said their names. So.
No, because they are part of the mythology of Fat Jack's Comicrypt. If you work here, you are part of the mythos, okay? All right?
See, I now want to talk about Speed Racer. Anyway, this was $40, but you could have it for $30, Contrail.
Yeah, but no employee discount. We're already marking it down from $40 to $30.
And I don't know that everybody's really excited about the Speed Racer movie.
Oh, dude, seriously?
So, like, I don't.
Is that like good conversation?
So, like, yeah, like everybody.
Because we're going to talk about comic books, but I just want to let everyone know.
Is this the Speed Race movie where his brother is introduced, where it's Racer X and he's race? Because I
You
remember
mean in terms of the cartoon?
Yeah, like was that?
What was the story that you said? What was the storyline?
It's just called the Deadly Dangerous Race.
Okay, Google it, somebody. I mean,
everybody loves it.
We don't have the time to Google it. I wish we did the research.
It's the car acrobatic team.
Oh,
there you go. Look at that.
Wow, actually, yeah. There's like an entire here.
That's pretty sweet.
All right, let me try to show this image off. Okay, I don't know how it'll air, but there is the daisy chain of cars. Wait, is that an inappropriate term?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there you go. And there's some guy, and he's being really, he looks like he's grooming.
I don't know.
I can't, oh my God, what is my problem?
He looks like he's what?
Grooming the rest of the cars.
All right, so what question am I asking?
I don't know. What are we even
We
doing?
do sell bags and boards. We can definitely ship them to the UK if you want.
Hey.
That's going to add to the cost significantly.
Ashley, we want to be real. Okay, something we said in the local show, and I want to say in the experience, we're not going to lie to you guys.
Yeah.
In fact, we're going to be uncomfortably honest sometimes, which might make us, persona non grata. We're open to that because I don't feel comfortable trying to mislead anybody. Let's just say trying to keep costs as low as possible to go across the Atlantic is probably beneficial. I'm pretty sure, what was the comic book store I used to go to when I lived in London? Oh, no, Ashley, I have no idea where you live. That'd be really rude of me to suddenly start talking about a bunch of London comic book stores, and the guy's like, dude, I'm in Manchester. I'm in Dover. What are you talking about? I can't go there. It'd be the equivalent of, sending somebody up to New York to pick up one issue of a book.
Oh, you're from Philly? You know Tony, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was the most annoying thing ever traveling. Oh, I'm from this area. Oh, so you must know this person in LA. Dude, that's 3,000 miles away. I don't know a single person from LA. Okay. So
we're going to do some comics.
We
got some VHS if you guys are interested.
Yeah, we have some Marvel Zombies pops.
We'll probably make up prices for those or just give them away by the end of the show. So don't jump and buy them.
Actually, this Wait, is this going to be the illegal part? Like, we can't make prizes. Okay, there's something I started in the local show that I want to introduce in the experience as well. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question at the beginning of every show. It's not a big deal. You're not going to win anything. There's nothing going on. It's just more, I'm just curious, conversation. We like
start a pot.
Yeah, we like when people are active in the chat. So these questions are really just about just kind of interacting with people in the chat. So with that said, I'm going to ask the same question that I asked earlier in the local show. And again, please, if I'm talking about a book and you don't care about, just inundate Al with all of your suggestions about this question.
Let's see what you got.
So here we go. So you find yourself in a drunk tank after a chaotic night out with no memory of what happened and why you're wearing a members only jacket and you are missing 2 fingers on your left hand. Okay? Which character is in the cell next to you and what's the story they have to share? Now, when I say character, I am again talking about any fictional character. It doesn't have to be comics. It could be film. It could be novels. I don't know. Maybe there's a weird Nick Cave song that there's a strange character that he talks about who really does some very terrible things to people. And that might be the guy you end up red-handed death. I can't remember his name. Yeah, it's really nasty.
It's like that murder ballad.
It's a murder ballad. Yeah, Nick Cave and Bad Seeds. So cool.
Yeah.
Not for everybody.
No, that's grimy.
But it's very grimy. I'm pretty sure there's some children involved, but you know, this is a family show. Supposedly we can say, you know, certain curse words, but like in terms of mature themes, let's be careful. So with that said, so again, you wake up in a drunk tank. You have a members only jacket. You're missing 2 fingers of your left hand. There's a fictional character sitting in the jail cell next to you. They have a story, and they're going to tell you what happened. Who is that character? Why?
I think Mr. Rayo has a really good one.
Really?
The Watcher.
The Watcher.
Watcher. That's a really good answer.
Oh my God, you're making me feel smarter than I am because that's a great answer.
That's really good.
Okay. The Watcher. Great answer.
Well done.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
There you go. That's the really difficult part. All right.
You can type that up and bring it in this week.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll out a couple books. 2 of these books have already showed up in the local show, so anyone who is following us over from earlier, hang with us. We got to give everyone an opportunity, okay? So the first thing up is the very first solo series of a character that there's a lot of speculation around right now. Netflix is developing an animated series based off of Stan Sakai's Usagi Yojimbo. Now this here is Usagi Yojimbo #1. This is the first solo series of this character. Prior to that, he premiered in, and you said it earlier, Al, his first appearance was in the book
Albedo 3?
Albedo. We don't
Albedo
3, 4, 2.
It's early Albedo.
But Albedo. I couldn't even remember the title. I thought it was like albino. And now I was like, dude, that's really inappropriate. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So here we are. Usagi Yojimbo, #1. Now, this is a book that's going for ridiculous amounts right now. It's only for $60. It seems like it's too good to be true. It's not too good to be true. It's actually fine condition. This is a very well-loved issue. It's got some denting here in the lower corners. It's got a little bit of rubbing of the color off of the cover up here in the top right-hand corner. So I don't feel comfortable marking it for anything above fine. But with that said, I only have it at $60. At one point, I was thinking of like $80, $90 because the book is going nuts on the internet. But again, you don't need to tell me. You don't need me to tell you how to interact with the speculation market. So I'm just gonna leave this bad boy hanging here at $60. Very fun. Or no, fine. I wanted to add the very just to kind of that's dumb. Okay, right next to that is a book that did not show up on our local show, but has shown up a while back. It is a fan favorite, and when I say fan favorite, I mean a favorite of mine. And that is Uncanny X-Men 140. There we go. Oh, Albedo #2. Thank you very much, Lord Howard Hertz. Appreciate it. So there you go. Uncanny X-Men 140 by Chris Claremont and John Byrne. This is Wolverine and Nightcrawler fight the Wendigo. You can never go out on a camping trip in Canada without some weird white beast trying to take your food, take your porridge, whatever. This is a $50 book. It is graded at a very fine plus or a very fine near mint. Actually, this is a really gorgeous copy. Dude, it's 1980.
Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams.
You're grabbing the
Oh,
uncanny.
man, I'm sorry. Were you asking me a question?
No. It doesn't matter because this book just got claimed.
Oh, cool.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Apologies to Brendan for me not paying any attention.
I don't know. Right next to it, we were debating earlier in the show, prior to this, about John Byrne's relationship to the X-Men title at the time. If he was still illustrating X-Men when this issue I'm about to show came out. This one was done in 1980. That one was also done in 1980, and that was 140. So Byrne had 3 more, 41, 42. Yeah, 3 more issues of X-Men before he was done with the book. So I don't know if this book came out after or before, but it doesn't matter. In 1980, you had Marvel Team Up 100. Okay. Now, this Marvel Team Up 100, there are 2 stories that are involved in this book. First up, you have Chris Claremont, Frank Miller written, Frank Miller illustrated, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. Now, the significance of this issue is the first appearance of the young mutant Karma. Now, we debated back and forth and this and that. Technically speaking, almost 40 years later, almost, what am I talking about? Almost, like 41 years later, Karma now is a openly gay character. At the time that her character was first introduced, she was not identified in that way. But supposedly, in terms of female characters that are now outed as being LGBTQ, she technically is the first introduced. So there are some on the internet that would argue that this is the issue that first introduces the first female LGBTQ character in Marvel Comics. Again, let everyone else debate that and argue that. I have no clue. I'm only here to try to sell some comics.
Is Karma, this was a question asked last time.
Yes.
Is Karma featured in any current X-Men books?
Marshall, is she? I don't think she is. She was a big New Mutants character. Yeah, she's a big New Mutants character, but New Mutants' character is sort of...
She's in the current New Mutants book.
She's a member of that team?
She's a member. Okay, so Karma is in... So New Mutants is a title that is now being published. You know, it's up to issue number 14 or 15. And Karma is a main character of that title, correct? Mm-hmm. And Karma has always been a part of, in some form or another, the New Mutants titles. In fact, my relationship with Karma is more out of the Asgardian Wars, where at one point she ended up in Asgard and she got really super, let's call it heavy.
Yep.
And it was all about because her powers are based on empathy, like controlling. She controls people through emotions. Come on, Marshall, pull together. What's Karma's powers?
Pressure, man.
I think it's more mind.
You think we know what's going on?
But mind control based on emotions, right? Isn't she an empath? Hey, Chad, Karma, what's her powers? Google it. But the other big thing about this issue is the backup feature, which is written by Chris Claremont, illustrated by John Byrne, which is where the debate comes from. Was John Byrne still illustrating X-Men when this book was put out? That backup feature is, technically speaking, the first time that Black Panther T'Challa meets Storm, Aurora. Obviously, a lot of that got retconned in terms of when they met, when they didn't, all that kind of stuff. When Reginald Hudlin ended up marrying them in the late aughts. But in terms of the first time, as we are aware, I mean, obviously anyone can contradict me. I'm open to being wrong. Supposedly, this is the first time that Storm and Black Panther interact at all. So maybe Claremont and Byrne were way ahead of the curve. Or maybe they just went, who's the biggest Black Marvel male character? And who's the biggest Black female character of Marvel? Can we just shove them together? Because that's how it works in 1980.
Who's the only...
You said it, but
grab of the four.
We were all thinking it. If it wasn't Luke Cage, who else was?
And can Misty Knight really hold a candle to Aurora?
You know what would be cool?
What?
I was thinking this previous when we had that Black Panther with Namor when they're fighting.
You okay? When Namor is half naked, trying to like completely hump T'Challa, and he's all like, "Come on, dude, give me some space."
First dry hump cover
This is
is
the first. I think there's been a lot of dry humping that has occurred on comic book covers through the years.
Karma is the first New Mutant to appear in the MCU. This issue predates the first appearance of New Mutants in Marvel Graphic Novel number 4 by 2 years.
Okay, all right.
All right, thank you, Lord Howard.
Thank you, Lord Howard Hurst, who has become the great Fat Jack's historian.
The grail of knowledge.
Yes,
Font of knowledge.
font.
So with the Black Panther, what if their bad blood is all based on Sue Storm having a relationship with Black Panther and like it never coming to fruition?
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Like that's like some kind of
Soap opera.
it's like a lost Kirby story.
So do you think
That
that
Marvel is
Namor doesn't like T'Challa because he sees T'Challa as a rival in a way that he doesn't see Reed?
Sure. I mean, I don't know. This is
Because if anyone, I think Namor is racist. Yeah, I do. I think if you're not Atlantean, he looks down on your. And Atlantean is a race, correct?
Oh yeah.
So in a way, I think Namor is an aberrant racist.
He is a jerk. Like,
Yeah.
He's for sure a jerk.
Should we cancel him?
No.
No. Yeah, we just need to give Namor context.
We're gonna
Let's be honest. Like some of the best things in Hickman's Secret Wars is Namor and T'Challa.
Yes.
They hate each other. I love it.
really?
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, yeah. Was it break time already?
It's just about breakdown.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna take a break and then we'll be back in.
We're gonna take a break and hopefully actually get our act together.
Thank you, Mr. Williams, for we sold the comic.
Yay! We sold the comic.
He's racist, but he loves the human. Interesting. Oh no, we're not a commercial.
It's not a commercial break. Oh, okay, we're still here. All right, so let's talk about.
What you got? You got something?
How much is that?
How much is this Marvel team up? Yes, I forget that. I keep forgetting. It is $12. It is a very fine or very fine plus.
Yes, it's a very fine plus.
It's a very fine plus at $12. And it has two significant moments in Marvel history. It's Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. It's the introduction of Karma. And it is the first time that T'Challa and Aurora meet each other and secretly fall in love. That they don't get together until 30 years later.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up! Commercial time.
Go use the restroom.
All right, thank you.
That's why I like working with him because he's so sexy.
Yeah,
He's a
right.
sexy kid.
There's
I look so sexy. while
Hey
I'm doing
everybody, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We.
And we're back. All right.
We're back.
So we're back. Welcome back, everybody.
I was pulling stuff out, but
Can't watch that.
no, we got back too quickly.
So the Nexus 419 has a great answer to the question as well.
Okay. By the way, cool name, Nexus 419.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's St. Patrick's Day in Boston, and it's the Lucky Charms mascot. The reasons are drugs.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's about on par with the Watcher, actually.
If it means anything, if I end up in jail, it's probably going to be because of drugs. Drugs and fighting.
For all different reasons, but it's a good answer. It's solid. So thank you, Nexus 419.
Thank you very much. And for anyone who might be joining us half an hour into the show, congratulations.
Yeah.
But we're asking a question. You find yourself in the drunk tank after a chaotic evening. You're wearing a members only jacket. I don't know why the prison ward allowed you to keep your jacket on, but you're wearing it. You're missing two fingers on your left hand. There is a fictional character in the jail cell next to you, and they have a story to tell you. So far, we've got a good Watcher. We got Lucky Charms mascot.
I like the idea of the Watcher being like disheveled in the drunk tank.
I do like that too,
Like,
but I
that's
want
just
to.
kind of fun.
But what's the story the Watcher's going to tell? Is the Watcher going to be embarrassed and make something up?
Like a cooler story.
Is he going to gender swap? He gender swaps a lot. Ooh, speaking of which, I have a gender swap issue. Where is it?
There we go. Just wait for that segue.
Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is a speculation book. Okay. This is a speculation segment. I don't know. We make up segments on this show for some reason.
There's no comment.
Okay. This is Exiles number 3. Now, you see this character right here? Okay. Right now, after the show, because we want to keep all eyes on us because we're narcissists, go check out the What If trailer. Peggy Carter is going to be Captain America, but not Captain America. She's going to be Captain Britain, but yet have like the shield and stuff like that. Anyway, this is the issue that the speculators are kind of like losing their minds over because it's the first time that Peggy Carter shows up as Captain America. Now, this is a very fine near mint copy at $15, and it's cool. Look, she hangs out with like cartoon Wolverine too. So anyway, it made me think of gender swap, or I made myself think of gender swap. So there we go. Exiles number 3. Peggy Carter is Captain America. She's so pretty and cool and badass. All right.
Marshall, who would you be in the? I know you wouldn't be in the drunk tank, but you'd be in jail for something. So what did you do to end up in jail, or who, or more important, who's next to you in jail?
Yeah, why are you in jail?
Huh.
For not drinking. You would
Yeah.
say you were at a parade, you were like, no, I'm not drinking. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Why are you in
I'm just
jail?
happy the Eagles won.
You starting fights? You be in Philly?
Be in Philly.
I don't know.
Philadelphia versus everybody, man.
I like that.
It's a great hoodie. Yeah, I don't know. Anyone who's not familiar with the Philadelphia, we're self-loathing. We have a real self-esteem problem.
We got good hometown pride, though.
But yet we have this weird pride that is very antagonistic.
I liken us to the Bundy family, where we're very antagonistic towards each other.
You
When
mean
there's
the
a-
Married with Children Bundy family?
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
Just so we're clear, because I'm sitting there thinking about it and thinking it through. Yeah.
Because we're very antagonistic to so Married with Children family. They couldn't stand each other, but when there was an outside threat, that's when everybody got together.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's very true. We as Philadelphians really dislike each other. Again, Al and I are constantly like so close to having Fight Club time, but yet you come at us, we're circling the wagons.
bad things do happen in Philly, and we make T-shirts out of those things and don't care about
Yes. We monetize controversy. All right, so
it. Best pro wrestling city in the world.
ECW,
There
baby.
you go.
Man, I miss ECW. All right, here's another big. This is a big speculation book, but this is a speculation book that's hot. I gotta be really careful when I do that. It's got new connotations. I just did the OK symbol. I want everyone to know on the internet. I meant it in the 1980s version, not the 2010s version. 2010s version is very white supremacist.
Anyway, this is a new speculation book. It is Mystery Girl #1. Because, do you know why? Does anyone know why? Why is this book suddenly worth $30, even though we're selling it very fine near mint for $15? Why is Mystery Girl #1 suddenly going hot on the internet? Does anyone know in the chat?
It's an option.
Anyway, has it been optioned?
That little speculator, he was in here the other day with it too.
Wait, who was? E.B. Smooth?
Our speculation friend that I didn't ask him because I was like, I'll find out another time.
Well, it's okay.
You found out.
I first looked and it wasn't there, and I went, "Dang it! They knew before I did." And then I went into the back.
Oh yeah, because
Because
he didn't
you
tell you.
No, he didn't tell me.
Oh, he
No,
was
no.
quiet about that one.
This was something I found on my own. Yes, Tiffany Haddish and Mick G are making a movie. Is the movie really going to happen? I don't know. But this is a comic book all about a woman who wakes up one day and knows everything. And she has no idea why. So she spends the book trying to figure out why suddenly she is a font of omnipotent information. So again, whether it's a movie, whether it's a series, who knows? But right now, this book is hot. Mystery Girl #1 by Dark Horse Comics. $15. Very fine. Near mint. Bang. This is our speculation segment, isn't it?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is. So we're committed to it. So what are the speculation of books? Here, talk amongst yourselves as I look for things.
So you never answered the question: who would be in the tank with you? Who would be your partner in crime?
It would have to be Gritty.
Gritty.
Wait. Time out. That is an amazing answer. Why Gritty? Too long of a pause.
I don't know, but it
was
would
trying
just be
to-
Gritty.
I was trying to maintain the timeout, but couldn't do it.
But he ruined it. Here's some more speculation, people. There are 2 Marvel characters who are very hot.
Teenagers too.
Teenagers, too. And so when I say hot, I'm talking physically. They're really physically attractive. Isn't that what it means? And we have 3 issues. We have 3 issues of a title that validate that physical attraction between the 2 characters. I don't know why Al's reacting so strangely. Okay, and these 2 characters are probably some of the biggest characters of the past 10 years. We are talking about Miles Morales, and we are talking about Gwen Stacy, a.k.a. Spider-Gwen. Not Gwen Stacy, who got her neck snapped by Peter because for such a smart genius, he doesn't understand physics and kinetic energy. Just in case anyone doesn't know, Peter Parker killed Gwen Stacy. And here we have, this was a 6-issue, was it 5-issue? 5 or 6 issue crossover between Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Spider-Gwen. These 3 issues are the Spider-Man issues. This is issue 12, 13, and 14. They're all very fine near mint. They're $10 each. Now, this is the first time that Miles and Gwen kiss. And of course, as grown adults, we love to know when teenagers kiss each other. And we definitely want keystone issues that illustrate 2 teenagers and their budding love. Here also is the next stage of budding teenage love. The young male wraps himself up in a bunch of bondage, and the young woman kicks him out of the door, and he falls down the stairs. I don't know about you guys, but every one-night stand that I had in my early 20s usually ended with me falling downstairs after being kicked by the woman. So that's Spider-Man #13, also a $10 book. And yes,
Just before you do that, we have a question in the chat. We actually sold the Paris Comic-Con cover for $50 last week, so we don't have any more copies of that.
is that Trell?
It is.
Is he upset?
He might be.
Hey, Trell, you were walking out the door, and I said to you, "You sure you want to walk out? This book's weird. It's unique." And Trell said, make sure I got my Hot Topic bag back. And I went, okay, Scout number 1 all over again. And here we have Spider-Man number 14, the Miles and Gwen get married. Because, okay, all right, check it out. All right, let's look at this progression.
Wait, they get married?
They kiss for the very first time. She kicks him out of the house, and then they get married. If that is not the modern romance, what is? Just a bunch of good kids having fun, getting to know each other, making choices that they'll regret for the rest of their life.
I mean,
It's a good thing they're from different universes.
how do we want that? We'll talk about that later, Joe. Does Peter know that she's a Gwen Stacy?
It is not Peter. It's Miles,
No.
and you're really racist.
No. Does Peter know that she's a Gwen Stacy?
Okay, chat. I haven't been reading Spider-Man comics in a while. Has Spider-Gwen actually met Peter? Has Peter met Spider-Gwen? Does Peter know? Is like the Spider-Man 2 book have Peter interacting with Spider-Gwen? I actually generally don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting question.
Yeah, all joking aside, because
Uh,
all I want to do is just have really bawdy jokes.
was there a Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider series associated with those issues?
Yes, there was. There was a crossover. So that's why I think it was 3 issues. I mean, 6
But did
issues.
you just cross over with Spider-Gwen, or was there like an actual series?
Yeah, it crossed over with the Spider-Gwen series that was going on at the time, which was pre-Ghost Spider. That was something that came later. I think that was like the 2nd or 3rd volume.
Okay.
This would have been, I think, the volume 1. Because the whole point is that Miles, I think, falls into Spider-Gwen's universe. Because Spider-Gwen technically exists in a different universe. It's not the six.
Peter met Spider-Gwen during the Clone Conspiracy series. Thank you, Zane.
Thank you. Zayn's in the chat!
We love you.
Man! I need a Zaynan loves you forever corner. I have nothing made out here. Actually, that's wrong. Let us, because again, we're making this up as we go along, let us break the speculation segment of the show, right? Let's just throw it out.
But then all is lost. That's not a speculation book. That book has actual value.
Yeah. This is a
Wait.
Zaynan. This is a Zaynan loves you forever book.
I didn't mean that. These books have value to everybody.
They all have value.
Yeah.
Okay, so here you go. This is the blank void of existence that all of us at some point have to acknowledge and face as we pass out of this plane of existence, correct? So Zaynan said that this book is worth so much money. And if you want the secrets of the universe, right here, it can be yours for $8. Yes, you can have the secrets of the universe for $8. And I'm pretty sure the secrets of the universe is, what do you think? Very Fine Plus? Very Fine Near Mint?
Very fun plus.
Very Fine Plus, right on. I also think that it is the last DC work of the God King, Jack Kirby.
It is indeed.
Yes, yeah. So here you go.
But
The Void. No?
with Alex Toth.
Whoa, Jack Kirby and Alex Toth teamed up to give us The Void?
That's what I'm seeing here.
Look at that. Look at that gorgeous Jack Kirby, Alex Toth artwork. Right? Oh my God. Ow. God. I'm so sorry, people. It was backwards. Okay, so, yeah, this is actually
Oh,
called...
see, I was looking at that side.
and I was looking at the more existential side. Maybe that says a lot about our personalities. Yeah, so here we go. DC Comics presents number 84. What was the grade again?
Very fine plus.
Very Fine Plus at $8. This is Superman and the Challengers of the Unknown. Now, technically speaking, this is the last work of Jack Kirby for DC. Now, yes, there is a cover of Action Comics that came out soon after this.
638.
638, thank you. But that is not considered his last work because it was a cover that he had done prior. It only finally made it out at some point. Maybe DC was just like, Kirby's a jerk. Let's throw out his last cover just to be jerks too. But this issue is not only covered by Kirby, but it is illustrated by Kirby. And the pages that Kirby doesn't illustrate it are done by Alex Toth. And if you don't know who Alex Toth is,
Jointly did, like he didn't ink him or anything.
no. It is like page 1 through 3 is Kirby, 4 through 8 is Toth, 9 through 12 is Kirby.
That's awesome.
It's obvious that Kirby was already like halfway out the door when it came to DC, and this book is a representation of that. I have no idea if it's a good book, but in terms of its historical significance in regards to Kirby and Alex Toth and their relationship with DC in the 1985. 1985. Kirby was about to start shooting like blazing arrows at Marvel and DC in the late 80s and early 90s. To mingling to weird non-success. Were any of them successful?
No.
Was Silver Star successful?
I'm sure they were successful to a degree.
To a degree.
Not a lasting degree. I mean,
Not-
they went like Captain Victory went like 12 issues.
God, if that, yeah.
Silver Star went like.
And most of that stuff
So,
you can practically give away.
Oh, they don't have any. I mean, like any significant amount.
Yeah. So here we go.
Ashley's gonna claim Superman.
Oh, you are, dude. Honestly, all right. There's some books I hope to sell. There's some books that I think kind of sell themselves. But there are some books that I have a weird personal like I got a horse in the race. And the horse in the race is I love the fact that this is actually the last interior art Jack Kirby ever did for DC Comics. That one right there.
That's significant. Congratulations, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
That's a really great cover too.
No, it is, dude. Like, even as a, like, how old would Kirby have been at that time? In his 70s, or would he be now in his 80s at that point?
It was just his 103rd or 102nd or something.
Birthday, like this past
in 2020.
So in 1994, Jack Kirby died, correct? So was he?
So he would have been
in his 70s?
Yeah, he would have been in his 70s. So this was probably like late 60s.
It's so weird. Jack Kirby, I honestly always think he like lasted like well into his 80s.
Yeah.
Like he was such an epic presence in comic books throughout almost its entire history that like I always think that he's a lot older than he really was. But
Beat down by life.
well, hey, when all of your peers go to war and end up being like cartoonists for like the military magazine, and yet you're the one artist who's like, go to the front line. And you're like, yeah, but I draw. And they're like, yeah, all right, whatever, go to the front line. It changes the man. It's amazing, dude. Jack Kirby's. Who's gonna make the movie about Jack Kirby? Like, let's be honest. When it comes to comic books,
It's gonna be awful.
there's one figure that stands above the rest.
It's gonna be terrible though.
It will be terrible.
It's
won't
gonna
it?
be, yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Like sanctimonious.
You know how like the Avengers, like they didn't even acknowledge Jack Kirby in the credits.
Yeah, but thankfully, an ex-employee of ours was very adamant on social media that Jack Kirby deserves all his credit, and he got his credit, and she pat herself on the back.
So the prices on the Miles books, all 3 Miles books are $10. They're all very fine near mint, and we don't have any EC comics. And
Someone thanks me of EC Comics.
well, Mr. Lime is interested in some EC.
Oh, okay, Gary. Sorry,
I
buddy.
know ECs. Dark Horse is reprinting all the old the EC reprints, like doing the hardcovers again. So they are back in print if you wanted to order them. I'm not sure what they're up to, but this guy's got something for you.
I got a Wordman book,
A word man,
and it's only $1. $1 for a Wordman book.
$1.
Yeah. Charlton Comics, back in, I can't see the date, but it's probably the 70s or the 60s.
1978.
1978. He did the research on this. For $1, we have from Charlton Comics in 1978, all new Secret Romance. That's right. It's not romantic unless it's secret.
Man,
If your romance is out in the open, it's not romantic anymore.
is there a line down there?
What's that?
Is there a line?
You mean, is there a line?
Is there a line?
No, there's no line.
We're well past that.
No. Hey, if you're joining us for the first time, we literally have no idea what we're doing, and we probably...
I can't believe you told that kid to watch us.
No, I told his mother to watch us. and gauge if we were appropriate.
I thought you were talking to the kid.
No, I was not talking to the child. I was talking to the mother, and I said to the mother, just gauge if we're appropriate. So I just want everyone to know this secret romance book is only $1.
Mr. Lyman's gonna take the secret romance.
He is. Okay, Gary, dude. Like months ago, Al pulled that book out for you, and we've just it just got lost in the. I keep wanting to, even though supposedly we got a little bit, like we can curse a teeny bit.
We can say poop.
Yeah, but like I want to curse a lot, and so I'm really holding back.
We're gonna do Miles.
Number 12. Okay, that is the first kiss. If you're going to talk about a key, there is the first time Miles and Gwen kiss. And do you know, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, this cover would be scandalous.
Mm-hmm.
Scandalous.
Two spiders.
Because you have 2 Spider-Man kissing upside down. Who kisses upside down? That's weird. Rain is going to get into your nose. You can't kiss upside down in the rain. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it just goes against you're swallowing rainwater. And let's be honest, rainwater is polluted.
What are the other issue numbers of those?
Yes, the other issues are issue number 13 and issue number 14.
All $10.
All $10, very fine near mint copies. And yes, Sitting in a Tree, which is all about kids playing in a tree, not kissing. Because who kisses in a tree? I mean, come on, let's be honest. I mean, if you were to create a song about a bunch of people kissing in a tree and then they fall because the branch breaks, I mean, what are they trying to imply? That's insanity. So anyway, 6-part story. 3 issues of Spider-Man and 3 issues of Spider-Gwen constitute the entire Sitting in a Tree storyline. And Mr. Elvis is going to take them all.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Elvis. If you want to pick those up, you can come by our Center City shop. Otherwise, we will ship them to you wherever you are. Just DM us.
Yeah. Should we talk about this, Mr.
We should bang that out real quick.
Okay.
Mystery Girl. How much is Mystery Girl?
Mr. Girl is $15.
$15 for you.
Very fine near mint.
$15.
Yeah, for you, Contrail, unless your daughter gives you 50%.
Oh yeah, then whatever your daughter sees fit, that's pretty much what you pay.
By the way, if you're looking for your Hot Topic bag, Al and I don't have it. Someone else does. Someone very close to you.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see? Don't blame us. What are we doing?
We were talking about shipping.
We were.
So we do ship. It's a $7 fee. If not, you can pick it up either here in our Center City store or our Oakland store. Give us a call during normal business hours or in this little link here that Kyle is showing on the screen.
Yes.
And we're going to take a quick...
Is it break time?
It's break.
Okay, so after the break, we're doing lightning round. So peace, everybody.
Get ready, people.
Get ready!
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Oh shit, we're live. Oh shoot, I'm cursed too.
We're allowed to curse.
We're live and we're cursing.
Live and
Maybe I should keep my the front towards the camera so I know when we go live or not.
I didn't really know what you were doing.
You know,
Thank you to Contrell. Your mystery girl has been put aside.
Yes.
That came in during commercial.
Oh, we
And
did?
the chat was active during the commercial.
Oh, the chat was active.
Yes.
Chat was active?
Active. And
What?
if you want the mystery girl with the pop figure, we'll let them go for $45.
$80.
$80.
$80. If you want both books and the pop figure, if you get them together, you have to pay more. Isn't that how it works?
That works.
Okay, everybody. So you were back with us.
Shout out to Ashby and Bob. Thank you for joining us in the chat. New faces.
Nice
in the
new
chat.
faces.
So there we go.
If anyone new shows up and we don't acknowledge you, we apologize. We're shocked that you're watching us.
We wait for a few comments so we know that you're here on purpose.
Yeah. Al and I literally have no idea why anyone watches us. I don't know. I mean, Marshall, why are you even here? What are you doing?
It's dollar theater.
It's dollar theater.
Less
Okay.
than dollar theater.
Are we gonna lose all our audience once the pandemic's over? Oh, by the way, people, a pandemic is still going on.
Couldn't tell by the way he's wearing that mask though.
Well, hey, I was taking a drink. All right, the mask is to protect you from me. Yeah, of course, that completely just it kills my entire. I was gonna be like, hey,
We may have another mystery girl, Ashby. We can maybe dig one up for you.
okay. If we have another copy, do you want it? Let us know, and we will let you know at the end of the show if we can find it. We are going to hold on a second. Let me get.
No, you know what? Ashby's signed in on Facebook, so you can DM us or email us directly through our Facebook page.
Right. And here, really quickly, I'm going to pull up my Robot Marshall app. Okay. All right, Robot Marshall, go look for Mystery Girl #1. Do we have any more? All right. Maybe by the end of the show, we'll have an answer.
What's that,
You
Marshall?
want me to go look?
No, Robot Marshall's going to go
Are you
look.
a robot?
Yeah, you a robot?
You're a human boy.
wow, what are you doing? You're really killing our groove, man. I mean, come on. We're talking about fake robots, and you're sitting there going, "Should I go look?" No, don't go look. We'll get you another copy. Anyway, thank you very much for coming back to this, whatever this is. So with that said, what are we? I mean, why does Mike let us get away? Like, what the heck are we doing? Okay,
We're having a good time. And
Kyle!
it's fun comment.
let everybody know this is a full segment of lightning rounds, but this is tiered lightning rounds. Okay.
Tiered lightning rounds, and we're not going to be going as fast because this guy can't maintain that without collapsing.
Unless a customer wants to introduce cocaine into my, I can't solicit that. Okay, so forget I solicited.
We was just joking. It
I
was
was-
it was a movie he saw.
Yeah, I was watching Kings of New York,
We
and
still
you know,
represent this shop.
yeah, Christopher Walken's cool. So anyway, so this entire segment for the next until our next commercial break
Yes, so, yeah.
is going to be lightning round books. But because we only have separated Marvel books, so they're all going to be Marvel, right? They're going to all be Marvel,
They are all Marvel.
and we're going to build, okay? So the first thing we're going to start out with is dollar books.
So there's a dollar book. There's
So-
an example. That book will cost you $1.
That book, Marvel Triple Action number 33, Where Lit Sleeping Dragons Lie. It looks like Grey Gargoyle. No. Oh, Marshall. Why am I flaking on what that character's
Dragon
name is?
Man.
Dragon Man. Okay, Dragon Man is doing something weird to Goliath. So this is $1. Okay, so Marvel Triple Action number 33. It's probably a reprint of an Avengers annual. Oh, there's a lot of inappropriate racial interpretations of looks like Korean characters. Yes, that character is very inappropriate. But here you go. You can get that for $1.
$1. Racist Marvel book.
Racist Marvel. All right, cool beans. Okay, so here you go. John Elway's quarterback. Number 1 is the first appearance. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a comic book, not an advertisement. It's Thunderstrike number 4. I bet. And does it have a guest appearance of Spider-Man? Yeah, it has a guest appearance of Spider-Man. Thunderstrike comics, for all you know, could be all worth money. I don't know. He's going to show up in Thor 4, but it's $1. Boom.
So a lot of these Marvel triple action.
Yeah, I know. I pulled. I knew what I was doing. All right, here we go. This is Peter Parker's Spider-Man. It's a new beginning. Howard Mackey, are you still alive? I don't want to say anything about your career, but
This was a serviceable Spider-Man. This was an entertaining series.
John Romita Jr. drew Spider-Man, and if you like John Romita Jr., you'll like this Spider-Man comic for $1. In fact,
you got some good Spider-Man art.
I'm pretty sure that this $1 comic book is like $3. This book used to be $2.99.
Was that before? Was it Straczynski wrote Spider-Man?
Oh, way before.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, way before. All right, what do we got up next? Oh, we have one of the great official handbook of the Marvel Universe. Now, this is Unicorn to Wolverine. So if you ever wanted to know the origin of Volcano, this is the book for you. In fact, this image alone should be worth $1.
Wow.
Actually, this is really cool, man.
Mr. Hunter, thank you for Mr. Hunter.
Watcher. Hey, Rayo, buddy. The Watcher showed up. He's in the drunk tank. What's the story, man? Again, everyone's like, here's the character. What's the story? What happened? Why are you missing 2 of your fingers on your left hand? Where the heck did the members only Jackie come from? Mr. Hunter's claiming the official handbook. Boom. Punisher BOV. Oh, actually, these are the Bernie Wrightson. Okay, these are actually worth more than $1. So this was a 4-issue miniseries, Punisher POV. This is Bernie Wrightson drawing Punisher. It's Jim Starlin writing Punisher. He fights a lot of monsters. I think he uses an axe more than a gun. $1. What else do we have for $1? Boom! What is this? This is Wolverine 307. It's $1. Yeah, Cullen Bunn wrote it. Chris Samney did a cover. Paul Pelletier did the art. It's $1, people. Come on, don't make me do that much work for $1.
The Bronze Age is going to claim the Punisher POV.
Boom, dude. Great choice, man. It's $1. It's Bernie Wrightson. It's Jim Starlin. It's Punisher. Good times.
Mr. Williams and Mr. Line both claim that, so we might have some more for them.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, 2 more issues of official Marvel Universe, Handbook of the Marvel Universe. This one is Richard Rider to Sidewinder. I know. Hold on a second.
Mr. Verge, that's Seth. What's up, Seth?
Seth, yo, Sentry, man. Dude, Seth's in the chat?
That was Seth. Yeah.
Man, Seth, hey, buddy. All right, so here we go. Sentry, Serpent Society, Cersei. Come on, people. Angelina Jolie is playing this one. That's insane. There better be a good costume designer for this. All right, this is $1? A Kingdom Lost. Thor travels to Easter Island. Easter Island comes alive, and they tell Thor all about his weird impotence issues. This is a Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition issue. This is Human Torch to Kazar. Now, let's find out who is the random character that you're going to learn about. You're going to learn the Inhumans. They're not random enough. Come on, man. You can't give me a good character. Oh, Jester and Rick Jones. Again, they're all characters that we know. It's $1, people. Just buy it. These are awesome.
Mr. Lime is going to take with Kazar on the cover.
All right. Good stuff. Here we go. What's this next one? All right. This is a Marvel Comics present. It's X-Men. It's Havoc. He's getting hugged a lot. And if you've never wanted to be hugged as much as Havoc, then I don't know why you're not buying this book for $1. If not, Black Panther's on the cover. Black Panther's cool. Just in case you don't know, people, it's cool.
Mr. Hunter's going to claim Thor.
Thor. Okay, you get your Easter Island special issue because who doesn't want to buy a $1 book about Easter Island? Only weirdos do. Okay, Punisher 2099. If I have to say anything about Punisher 2099 for $1, then you're making me work too much for this $1. I don't know why I seem to work harder to sell $1 books than I do for books that are worth $100.
Do you want some $2 books?
No, I want more dollars because I have no idea until when the next break is. So
we got time.
Oh, we got time? So then let's keep it going. West Coast Avengers. What is this? Number 10. Okay, it's $1, people. Don't make me describe this, okay? It's headlock, grabs your brain, the griffin rips your body. Some choice, huh? This is Wham all over again.
Thank you to Jason. Thank you, Punisher.
Thank you, Jason. West Coast Avengers number 14. Hawkeye is winking at you. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. West Coast Avengers number 17. They're out in the desert. They're thirsty. Iron Man doesn't carry water in his armor. What an idiot. Boom. Oh, we got too many West Coast. Nope, that is not $1. Why? I don't know why I'm doing that. Ms. Marvel. Boom. The Initiative. Number 17. It's Greg Horn. And she's really mean. And she's like, hey everybody, I'm here. People should read more Ms. Marvel comics. Boom. All right. Guardians of Nowhere number 1. It's part of the Secret Wars miniseries. Angela, who was part of Spawn, that's not part of Marvel, which is not part of Thor. Whatever. Maybe Angela and Gamora will hook up at one point and everyone will really enjoy the fact that they kiss. It doesn't happen in that issue, just so we're clear. Too many West Coast Avengers issues. All right. Old Man Logan number 23. Anyone who knows me knows I have a weird relationship with the number 23, so I won't say anything more than that. All right. Deadly Foes of Spider-Man for only $1. It retailed for $1. It still retails for $1. Cloak and Dagger number 4. The Beyonder shows up, and the Beyonder's like, yo, what's up? I'm in a cool white tracksuit. And Cloak and Dagger are like, loser.
That's a great cover.
Ooh, good cover. All right, so Goliath, pretending to be Ant-Man, fights ants who are into the whirlwind, the agony, and the anthill. You got it. God. Dude, who comes up with these titles?
Thank you, Mr. Hart.
The agony and the anthill? Stop it. Was this Roy Thomas? Roy Thomas, grow up, man. It can't all be a fanzine. Avengers West Coast, number 63. Living Lightning throws lightning at the Human Torch. I don't know why the Human Torch is still alive. Supposedly his body was the Vision. The Vision is still alive. Where the heck did the Human Torch come from? By the way, we're not talking about Fantastic Four. We're talking about the original Human Torch. Yeah. Living Lightning. Why do you have to be called Living Lightning? Why is anyone even doubting that you're alive? I mean, you're literally throwing lightning at the Human Torch, okay? You don't need living in your name. It's insane. Give me $2. Enough with these dollar comics. They're insane. They're culturally insensitive. I don't know what the hell I'm even talking about. Okay, here we go. All right.
Mr. Williams, I'm afraid you're. Who's the Punisher 29?
I love the
I'm afraid
smell.
Jason got Punisher 29.99 right before you did. I'm sorry.
Am I smelling $2 comics?
I don't know.
Is this the sweet, sweet smell of $2? Marshall,
$2 a piece.
what do you think $2 comics smell like?
Bacon.
Do they smell like lavender? Do they smell like a night of drinking too much whiskey? Do they smell like Guardians of the Galaxy, Share Your Universe, Marvel XD, watch the hit TV series every week, number 222? Does it? Because it's $2. It's boom! Does it smell like Ms. Oh, it's number 23 again. I don't even want to talk about it too much. It's Ms. Marvel. It's number 23. She has really long arms. All right, what's up? Astonish. Oh, actually, this is a really cool cover. Carlos Pacheco. Buy this cover for $2. It's Mystique looking really cool on a throne of skulls. That's pretty cool. $2. Boom. All right, what do we got? We got Iron Man being Iron Man. And if Iron Man isn't hanging out of graves, if he isn't shooting out of graves, then what is Iron Man doing? What is his even purpose on this world if not to jump out of graves? Okay? Especially a 100-page monster, which at the time retailed for $3.50. We're going to still sell it for $2. $2. At this point, people, just buy these books just because, like, you know, don't make me look like the jackass.
Oh, indeed. I apologize, Mr. Williams. You were first on the chat. I didn't see that. So Mr. Williams is going to get punished $20.99 for $1.
Okay.
Apologies.
Was there arguments?
There
Are
was,
people
there was
fighting?
a discrepancy, and I've been checked, and Rightly so.
Oh, okay. Good check.
Good check. Well done, Mr. Hart.
Good check. Good check. Okay. Speaking of check, Incredible Hulk 474, Joe Casey, Javier Pulido. Dude, is anyone familiar with Pulido? Do you need me to tell you who this artist is? Because he's awesome. And this book can be yours for $2.
That's the last issue.
Where's my $2? Name the movie reference. And if you can't, name the song to that.
Better off dead.
Yeah, you got
Is
it.
it better off dead?
Yeah, it's better off dead. Where's my $2? It's the paper boys that hunt him down. Man, times used to be so much more like safe and fun. I dropped a book. Who cares? It's $2.
Still $2. No, joke's on you.
Hey, do you want to purchase for $2 the book I just accidentally dropped? No, in fact, I'll give you a deal. I just dropped the book on my foot accidentally. You can buy it for $1. It's now become $1. Okay, I just threw books off of the screen. All of them can be yours for $5. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 comics, sight unseen, can be yours for $5. I literally just accidentally threw them off the frame. So if you want $5 of Brennan's an idiot that doesn't know how to hold comics, they're yours. Sight unseen. So here we go. Wolverine, number 16 by Jason Aaron, $2. Hulk, She-Hulk. She really likes donuts. Issue number 10, $2. Avengers Millennium, number 3, $2. Hawkeye, number 14. Where, dude, is she hooking up with Clint? Is this uncomfortable? Is this like
Yeah, that's the name of our show.
uncomfortable?
Up against the wall.
Up against the wall, meaning uncomfortable.
Some more Astro City will dig some out.
He
for you.
really is up against the wall, isn't he? Like, she's like pressing up against. Dude, Clint, she's a young woman. Please.
They're like two teenagers.
Yeah, stop. Stop doing it. You should know better.
Accidentally on purpose.
All right, so we got 2 more
Are
dollars.
you out of more $2? Claim the $5 stack on the floor.
There you go. Who claimed it?
Thank you, Ashby.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So here you go. Let me pick them up.
Let's see what Ashby got for $5.
He got a lot of crap for $5.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
What happened?
We're just
Okay.
doing that.
You just got all of this for $5. So,
Well done, Ashby.
Marshall, please hold them because we need to like bag them appropriately so some people don't charge them.
We'll just wrap them in duct tape.
No one chews the dollar comic, so no one gets it. It's gone now.
Is that Spider-Verse?
Sucks for you. Yes, it's Edge of the Spider-Verse number 2. Yeah. No one wanted the first appearance of Spider-Gwen for $2, so now none of you get it. It's gone. It's over. Get it together, people.
Ashby
Okay.
said, please don't drop this book again.
Okay, I won't. That's why Marshall is holding them because I have.
Ooh, he got Iceman number 9.
Oh, Iceman number 9. That's great. That's when he like goes out for his first one-night stand
With the Ken.
with Decan. That's when Decan and Iceman sleep together for the first time.
Ken's doing something.
Okay, so there you go. It's $5.
The Ken?
Dakin,
Dakin?
Dakin,
I didn't know it.
Dakin.
Is it Dakin? How do you say?
Are we gonna be a bunch of idiots that sit there and try to like mispronounce a bunch of names?
Honestly, I've never heard it Dakin before. That's why and I just didn't know. But you read the book, so you would know. Like
I don't know.
What is happening here? Isn't this a lightning round? Why are we stopping to debate over like what the?
Because that's what we do here.
It is. We never do what we say we're gonna do we?
You just sold all these books in one go. Look at you, you salesman.
I know.
Cadillac man over here.
I am the Kurt Russell of used cars. That's for sure.
Here, wait, let me throw this in the ground. See if we sell that.
Let's move on to 3. Wait, no. How much time do we have before our next commercial break?
We have probably like 5-10 minutes. Kyle, how much time we got?
Kyle, let us know because we're gonna move on to $3 books, or do we want to stick with $2?
I mean, it doesn't,
Give me some more. Give me another pile of $2, and then we'll move to 3.
Wow. 2.
And when I say pile, I mean like 5 comics. 5 that will make Marshall really excited.
Micronauts.
There's nothing in here.
Oh, nothing, Marshall. So X-Men Gold number 11 for $2. That doesn't excite. That doesn't excite. Is that a laser tag commercial? Here, everybody. Here you go. $2 laser tag ad. Who doesn't want for $2 the beautiful memory of laser tag? And if not, you get Avengers 280. Again, Jarvis got beat up a lot, and so. But if not, you got laser tag.
Yeah, we'll do like 5 minutes and then.
Okay, all right. Spirits of Vengeance, number 5. War at the Gates of Hell. It's only $2. People, please, don't make me like bend over backwards. Runaways, number 6. It's only $2. These are really cheap books, people. Rogue and Gambit, number 2. If you want to give your girl or your boy or your significant other that identifies as whatever, Rogue and Gambit make out a lot.
And just so everybody knows, don't. I appreciate everybody coming into the. Yeah, do your last book. What do you got?
What? It's Iceman number 10.
Iceman number 10. $2.
$2. I'm pretty sure Marshall and Iceman make out in this issue.
These prices are really for the show. So people that come in during the week on where's our $2 books.
Oh,
That's not a thing. Like we do this special for the show. You come in and you want these books during the week, it's going to cost you back issue prices.
honestly, yeah. Let's just be clear. This is the only time we do these $1, $2, $3. It's only for the show.
Because people come in, they go, "Where's your $5 variant?"
Yeah.
That's
No,
not a thing.
that's not a thing. Okay, so just so we're clear. Okay, so most Spotlight books and bundles that we talk about during the show, if they do not sell on the show, they are available at the price and whatever caveats that we give during the show. They are available at the shop, okay?
If you don't see if you see a book on the show that's not in the bins, just ask us about it because it may be off to the side somewhere.
Right,
But
okay.
it's available for sale for sure.
But if it comes to any book that interacts with this lightning round little thing right here, it's only for the show in the moment.
Yeah.
To the point where we literally have to tell employees here, that's $1.
Yeah.
That's $2. Please stop charging those people full cover price. They actually watch us idiots for whatever reason. So please reward them appropriately. By the way, whoever got that $5 bundle that I accidentally threw.
That was Ashby. Thank you, Ashby.
Dude, Ashby, like you're very lucky. It slipped out of my hand. And it's a ridiculous amount. Okay, so before our break, we're gonna get to $3 comics. All right, so we're gonna do it for a few $3. All right, we have Ghost Rider 7. You're buying it because you like Aaron Kutter's art. We have Strike Force number 9. Winter Soldier's on the cover. I don't know. All right, we have Spider-Man Noir number 3. Some weird white dude in a big puffy suit is beating up on Spider-Man. We have Jane Foster's Valkyrie. She looks really cool and badass, and she's going to beat people up. It's issue number 10. We have Infinity Countdown number 3, the variant countdown issue. It's Drax. It's cool. It's $3. We have Cole the Destroyer number 12. It's $3. It's actually a really good copy. This is probably like a $10 book. Again, people, if you pay attention to our lightning rounds, we sometimes sell books way too cheap.
There's some gems.
Rogue and Gambit are making out again on the cover. I'm pretty sure every cover of Rogue and Gambit, they're making out. So if you're not making out with someone right now, buy a Rogue and Gambit comic and just watch them make out. Hunt for Wolverine, Weapon Lost, Daredevil's on the cover. I don't know, is that significant? Old Man Logan number. Okay, the $3 comic's now a $1 comic because I dropped it. Runaways.
If you want that one, just let us know.
Runaways number 9. Dr. Doom's on the cover. The Adamantium Agenda. Dude, did you have any how did you separate the $1 and the $2 and the $3? Okay.
I'll just show you.
Okay. Is the sausage being made? I kind of thought you put more thought into it.
No, I got distracted. Honestly, I just put the fighters in the box and just grabbed them.
Okay. Well, I Am Groot number 1. It's only $3. I bet you it's like a $5 or $6 book.
Yeah, no. Probably.
Oh, Venom 155. I know this is worth more than $3, but we're selling it for $3. Iron Fist number 76. I don't know. Phoenix Resurrection #2 is $3. But you know what? Screw it. Every book from now until the break is $1. Phoenix Resurrection, $1. Powers, #3, $1. Falcon, #6, $1. Don't forget, there's a show coming out next week. Luke Cage, $167, $1. Power Man and Iron Fist being cool, $1. Power Man and Iron Fist mocking Marshall over there, $1. Give me some more. Here we go. Here we go. Wolverines, #19, $1. Uncanny Avengers. Don't miss out on Citizen. Is it Professor Juggernaut? Hey, if you don't know, ask Mr. Oz. There's a Professor Juggernaut or something happening in the Heroes Reborn storyline for Jason Aaron. So Juggernaut books are hot, $1. Master of Kung Fu, $126, $1. Venomize, #2, $1. Mighty Captain Marvel, $2. Because, I mean, you know, gotta throw a little wrench into the works, right? We can't just give these books away. What do you think we are, a charity? We're a capitalist culture here, people. We need to make money. Al and I need to pay for all of our Botox. I mean, do you think we're this pretty naturally? No. Botox. $1. Actually, it was $2, but it's $1 again. Ultimate Comic Spider-Man. It's Miles versus the Prowler. It's $1. Oh, it's another Miles. $1. Miles. $1. Miles. God, it's all Miles comic books. And I dropped this book. Oh, boy. How do I keep this? God. You on your phone now? What are you doing? Are you yawning?
Texting with his wife.
Miles All. Matt Maines says Miles All.
Miles All. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 Miles comics that are all $1. Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt. All right. So with that said, are we running up against it, or should I just keep going?
I mean, we got about two minutes left till the commercial.
2 minutes before commercials? Okay.
Unless, I mean, I guess we could.
So no, we'll keep it going. Just Kyle, cut me off. This is gonna be a true lightning round. Power Man and Iron Fist, $1. Secret Wars #2, $1. Dark Avengers, second print, #1, $1. Hercules, being Hercules, $1. I'm pretty sure Hercules is impotent. If he ever tells you that he slept with somebody, he's lying. In fact, he might actually be a problematic masculine figure. Speaking of which, X Factor, $1.
Whoa.
West Coast Avengers, $1. Marvel Comics Presents, #100. This is $1? Yeah, it's $1. Wolverine, it's $1. Master of Kung Fu, $1. Loki, it's a Loki book. There's so many Loki books. I don't know what the heck they are, but it's $1. Another Loki book for $1. Silk and the Human Torch. They're making out on the cover. No, not really. The Human Torch is trying to, but Silk's not really into it. But it's $1. Ms. Marvel, $1. Black Widow for a movie that never came out, $1. Iron Fist is a living weapon, $1. MODOK, just be a MODOK. MODOK's cool. MODOK just does stuff. All right, it's $1. Oh, dude, this book is really worth $1. Okay, here we go. Human Torch, #4. He's busting out. He's fighting Paste Pot Pete. It's $1. Marshall, this is yours. Sorry, people. You're not allowed to have that book anymore. It's going to Marshall. Paste Pot Pete. Yep.
Right,
you know what?
We're gonna hit a commercial.
Oh, we are hitting a commercial. All right. Bye, everybody. I love you. Don't overthink it, okay?
All right, good, thank you. Mr. Williams, welcome back, everybody. We're getting all your books sorted out from the lightning round. Mr. Williams, this is just for you. This is Peeboo Tales in Color, a Gold Digger bundle. He asked for Gold Digger bundles. I made you a Gold Digger bundle. If you want it, you can have it. I don't remember how much it is.
Are we?
$6. It's a $16 value.
Ow.
I don't know anything about Gold Digger.
Are we back already?
We're back already.
Oh my God, Marshall.
We're back and we're not ready to go.
We're not ready. Oh my God, we don't have a photo segment.
Nope.
Oh my God, I'm going to be so embarrassed.
Well, we got
People
this-
have so many expectations of us to do good.
We got that.
We do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. I got
It's your
to.
time to talk about all your Gold Digger knowledge.
Yes. If there's one book I know a lot about, it is Antarctic Press's Gold Digger. It's called Gold Digger. It's not about a gold digger. It's
What
in
that Jamie Foxx,
it's in gold. It's
Kanye
in
West song is based on.
right. Yes, it's in color. Fred Perry does it. It's been going on for a lot of years. This is a 4-issue limited series called Peeboo Tales. It's also referenced as being in color. So if you grew up in the 90s and you're familiar with a TV show called In Living Color, then you must know if anything is referenced as being in color, that it's very hip, right? Isn't that what we know? In color books are always hip. Okay.
Yes.
The cheap seats have agreed with me. I don't feel like a complete lunatic who's just talking to himself.
Man, there's a lot of these lightning books I still
You're trying to catch up. Okay, so the final segment of the show is trying to catch up with the third segment of the show, which is still just displayed.
We spent the first half hour just talking.
Don't
Then
we?
we sold stuff, and now the last one is just filling.
Is us trying to like catch up? Don't you wish we could just go back to just talking?
I mean, why not?
Don't you wish there was some way to monetize two idiots just talking about something instead of having to constantly sell something.
There is. You just gotta smash that like button, people.
Oh yeah, I completely forget.
That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Like,
I don't know what that means, but it's part of the commodity of modern capitalism. Like, subscribe. That I'm pretty sure that validates our existence. It gives us a reason to keep living.
it's the only reason we're here.
Right. Of course. If you don't like and subscribe, then we don't know that there is a built-in audience that is waiting for us to interact with them, right? So by liking and subscribing is giving us validation of the fact that all of our hard work actually goes towards something that is valid. So with that said, as
If you don't want to do that, then just buy all these books
but
as we put them out.
yes, if you were like Al and I, the two people asking you to like and subscribe, the two people who don't like and subscribe to anything, then please feel free to show up every Sunday between 6 to 8 on the Comic Shopping Experience and purchase books. There you
Thank you,
go.
Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
As
Okay,
always.
so with that said, Marshall is going to curate our bundles. Yes, we have done almost 2 hours of our show on the experience, and we haven't gotten to the bundles, the story bundles, the element that has become the definition of Fat Jack's Comicrypt and our overabundance of back issues.
It's like going to gyms and getting a burger. Oh, like what are you doing? What are you doing?
So with that said, Marshall, what is the first bundle? Come on, no, you can't just stand over there. You gotta hand it to me. No, it doesn't matter. That's right below my hand.
Oh, man, you gotta,
No, this is called theater, man.
this is why you're here.
This is why you're here, man. Give me a bundle. The audience is waiting. Okay, thank you. All right, so this first bundle is Justice League Odyssey. This is issue 1 through 7. It's a full story arc. It's written by Dan Abnett. No, actually, it's Josh Williamson and Cedric, and then it becomes Abnett. But this is still a full story arc. It retails for $28, and we're selling it tonight for $12. Boom. Marshall, next. All right. Next up is the 6-issue limited series Kinetic. Okay. So Kinetic retails for $18. It is $6. He looks very sick on the cover, but he gets Kinetic later in the series.
Did they do a movie of that?
I don't know, man. What movie were you thinking of?
Wasn't there a movie called Kinetic?
Limitless? Was it Bradley Cooper in it?
No. It was like a bunch of kids, and they all got powers. It's gonna bother. And it was before there was a Fantastic Four movie, and everyone was like, "Oh, that would be a good Fantastic."
You mean the movie Chronicle?
Maybe.
They find an alien spaceship.
And they all get superpowers?
I have no idea.
And it's a found footage movie?
No.
So, time out. Are you talking about something you've never seen?
No. So anyway.
Okay, so moving on. Moving on from Al's great, wonderful memory. Okay, for anyone who isn't aware, Man-Bat has 2 issues recently. It's Man-Bat number 1 and number 2. Here we go. Man-Bat 1 and 2. We have here at our local comic book shop that we're selling for cover price, and that cover price is most likely $3.99. Yes, it is absolutely $3.99. In fact, Man-Bat fights the Suicide Squad in issue 2. But what we have here right now is a bundle of 2 Oh, by the way, Marshall, you're on camera. I don't know how comfortable you are. Okay, cool. Hey, Marshall.
You can't see it because
Not anymore because some random.
Okay, can you even tell he's wearing a shirt? You're like the Predator.
Here you go. So Marshall is showing you the Man-Bat bundle. So that's 3 issues of Man-Bat by Chuck Dixon and Flint Henry, which David Snyder had told us he's a fan of as a British artist.
Can you move that book completely out of the way
Yeah.
so that we could just see Marshall? From
Yeah, sure.
There's Marshall. This is Marshall, everybody. He is a real person.
Marshall. This is too
This
close.
is a pandemic.
This is not
That's cool.
6 feet apart.
Maybe you should take your mask off for this.
No, it's really good that he's vaccinated.
Yeah.
It really helps.
He's got the cure, everybody.
So that's the 3-issue Man-Bat series, and then right behind it is a 5-issue Bruce Jones, Mike Huddleston. Real quick, Mike Huddleston is an artist that doesn't get any cred, but I actually love.
He's doing Decorum, isn't he?
Decorum, yes. Mike Huddleston is a brilliant artist
Oh, yeah.
that gets no cred whatsoever. So I like he did a book called Deep Sleeper with Phil Hester that I loved.
Okay.
Mike Huddleston, I think, is a brilliant artist, and for whatever reason,
I mean, there's a guy that
He
comes
just-
in and grabs Decorum, he's like a design.
exactly, because Mike Huddleston is a real artist, but yet we still live in an industry where Rob Liefeld sells Snake Eyes comics. Oh, whoops, my bad. Maybe Rob Liefeld will show up one day, and I had an opinion.
Shout
About
out
an
to
artist.
Liefeld if he's watching.
Rob Liefeld.
I still got my button flies.
It's too easy to pick on you, buddy, but say the me. So from Bruce Jones and an artist that I love, Mike Huddleston. This is a 5-issue Man-Bat miniseries. This is a 7-issue bundle. No, 8-issue bundle, because I can't do math. And it retails for $24. We're selling for $10. There we go.
Have you read the new Man-Bat, Marshall?
All right, because Marshall knows a lot about war, we have The Nom, issue number 59 from 64, which feels like a random bundle where nobody looked to see if this is an actual story arc or not.
But by that point, that book it's like each issue is its own. It's like one little story and that's it. So there's no.
Are you being professional?
No, that's absolutely true. Because I wouldn't have made the bundle if it was just random
But-
nonsensicalness. It's all takes place in Vietnam and it's all depressing.
Yeah.
And each issue is standalone. You get a great.
How unfun is Al when
You
he's
get the-
professional?
You get the Death of Joe Hallen, which was I think 6 issues, and that was like the longest story arc they did. That was really good. That was Chuck Dixon. I love that. Couldn't make a bundle of that. We didn't have number
Is
one.
the Punisher in it?
No.
Because the only issues that have value is the ones that the Punisher is in. Okay, you can't hand me this and not hand me every one that comes after it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's great.
you can't. Yeah,
Which price was that?
affordable.
Giving them away.
I'm giving them away.
Those are great.
They are great.
That's worth it just for
But it was the idea that I was gonna lay them all out because I'm pretty sure there's like 4 or 5 of them.
But it should be.
But I don't.
25 issues?
24. So they all break into 6 issues each. So it's 4 altogether. Okay, so here we go. So no one wants Justice League Odyssey. So Marshall should be offended. No one wants Kinetic. Marshall should be offended. Man-Bat. Again, it's about Marshall's manhood. Nam.
I'm offended by the name because that was my fault.
All right, so here we have. We have an entire series. One that Al and I both love, but no one else does.
I don't know anybody else who's read this series.
Other than Al and I literally know no one else.
No.
Yeah.
And it's,
So-
honestly, it's exceptional.
But it's complicated. Very complicated.
It's
It's heavy. So let's talk about it. We are talking about the Vertigo series from 2006 until 2007. It was 24 issues. It is Loveless by Brian Azzarello and Marcelo Frusin. The gentleman we
Daniel
can
Zizek.
Zizej, Weather Deledra.
Deledra.
We're not good at our job.
That's the problem with this book, is the art.
It's because it's too dark
Well, the art is very dark, and each artist is so unique, and
that it creates a separation.
it creates a problem. Honestly, like when it comes to characters, who certain characters are, and what it's an adjustment. All the art is beautiful, but it does break up the narrative quite a bit.
Yes, and let's be clear what the narrative is. The narrative is technically about a Confederate soldier
Oh yeah.
who is a super badass who ends up getting his butt handed to him by the Union, and then his wife, who was raped
Yeah.
and brutalized.
She was brutalized like by the whole town essentially.
Yeah, because of his. Again, it's a very complicated work because one of the main characters is a freed slave who becomes a bounty hunter. Race is a big component to the entire series.
I mean, the last issue is a character getting out of jail that was only featured in like issue 10.
Yeah, and this guy is an awful human being.
And this is a book that probably could have gone for another 50 or 60 issues.
It was supposed to.
Yeah, and it just nobody bought it.
But yeah, the problem was nobody bought it.
It was extreme. It's very dark.
Way too complicated.
Yeah.
Way too dark. There was nobody to truly root for. Even the main character. And again, spoiler, he gets killed in like the first like
second issue,
second or third issue. And his wife, who again, we said, again, the book is called Loveless. Meaning
this book, this series is the equivalent of that Nick Cave murder battle.
oh god, yeah. Dude, way to bring it back.
That's really like
Man.
You can't tie it up.
Al, you are so professional.
What is it?
That's where the wild roses grow.
I don't know.
No, we were
the murder song.
We were thinking more of like the Red Hand of Doom. Isn't that the song title? Hey, chat, the Nick Cave song.
Nobody's watching it
Nobody's watching?
anymore. They all just left.
It happens. It happens. Well, I mean, what time is it now? Is it even?
It's 7:53.
What?
Yeah.
Are we like nearing the end?
We're nearing the end of our broadcast.
We're nearing the end of our broadcast with nobody watching.
That's cool. We got some sweet ass bundles.
That says everything about the way that we do this. Anyway, people, Al and I really love a book called Loveless.
Wait, let me get the duster out for the book that we enjoy.
So we were inevitably trying to sell a book that we love, but no one could care less about. So anyway, these bundles, they're all 6 issues. It's a 24-issue series. It's a complete series. So it's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. We're selling them all for $7, even though they all retail for $18 each.
For just a quick bit of business.
Yes.
Ashby, we did find another copy of Mystery Girl for you.
Yes.
$15. It's very fine near me.
Yes, $15, very fine near me. The same as our last copy.
So we'll put that with your other stuff.
All right.
And Mr. Hunter's going to take the amazing 215 he talked to you about.
Oh, so okay, hold on. I want to show it off.
Oh, shout out to Lisa. She's watching, as is Lord Howard Hurts.
Nice. So, Mr. Hunter, amazing 215, Spider-Man, Namor, fighting the Frightful Four. It's good to know that you don't have this copy.
You see how Mr. Hunter does. Everybody got to come in on Sundays.
Yeah. Well, if anything else, it excites me because Mr. Hunter was like, I think I already have this issue. I was like, okay, so you don't need to purchase it. He's like, yeah, because I don't want to purchase it. I'm like, okay, Mr. Hunter, be cool. And he's like, it's okay. I'm going to go home and I'm going to figure out, do I really want your trash copy or not? And then yet, almost 4 hours later, Mr. Hunter comes into the chat and goes, I think I do want that copy.
Was that when he was hollering at you in the back?
Yeah, Mr. Hunter, you yell at me a lot.
I mean, that was vicious.
But I'm being real honest with you, Mr. Hunter. You're awesome. I love your Street Fighter getup. I deserve to be yelled at. I'm not very fun. I'm not very cool. But I want to make sure you get your Spider-Man books. So Spider-Man 215 is going for $7 at a very fine plus-ish copy, maybe even near mint. And Spider-Man is like, dude, how much was Marvel just obsessed with Kirby Crackle?
I mean,
Do you know what Kirby Crackle is?
it's Greg's favorite band.
Can I be honest? Kirby Crackle, if you're watching, you make trash music.
Oh, shout out to Kirby Crackle if you're watching.
Shut. Oh my god, are they going to be a guest star?
No, but
On like The Experience?
I did have an idea for Aaron and Jen King and all our other experience. What do you call them?
You mean the people who
barely acknowledge the ugly stepchild that we are?
I'm thinking that yes. I'm thinking what we could do is have like a crossover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Law and Order,
Mhm.
Homicide, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
We will definitely deal with sexual assault victims
And
because that's definitely what a crossover
No.
should be about. No?
Or you know, like Family Matters and Step by Step.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes total sense.
So what we'll do is we can be featured on their show. So like if they want to send us plane tickets and airfare and hotel accommodations, and we'll absolutely do shit. And we'll do the same thing if they want to come to Philly. Just buy a plane ticket and get yourself a hotel room, and you can be on our show.
So you were saying that they will pay money for us to ruin their brand. That's what you're describing.
I mean, it's all in your perspective.
Dude, does anyone think
I did just say that, yes. That's when Urkel parachuted into the Step by Step backyard.
he did? There was a legitimate crossover for this.
And that's what I'm thinking we could do. Kyle, you can put this together, man. You're a mover and a shaker.
Kyle, make other people pay attention to us because we are just such fun to be around. We are just fucking.
Whoa! And one word you can't say.
No. I didn't fully say it. I slurred and stumbled over the word.
I didn't fully said it.
It is okay. I worked at a corporate building one time, and I wore a French Connection UK T-shirt,
Okay.
and the algorithm was FCUK, right? I was on the elevator, and somebody came up to me and told me I was not allowed to wear that T-shirt, and I said, "Why am I not allowed to wear my French Connection UK T-shirt?" And they said it's because it spells out a certain curse word. And I said, no, it doesn't. It actually spells out FCUK. Correct. But supposedly a psychological study was devolved that said that as long as you have the word, the first letter and the last letter correct, no matter how you mix up all the other middle, letters,
People see what they say.
you still see that word. And so I was asked to leave the building. And I will say to them, GlaxoSmithKline, good luck in the world.
Shout out to
I noticed that you didn't come up with a vaccine that was going to save the rest of us, okay?
Joke's on you, Glaxo.
Are we still on air?
We are.
We are?
We are. And we do know you're coming to visit Kyle. And so you're gonna be our first official guest star in our crossover episode.
Yes.
If you want to do that or you want to do something else on Sunday, whatever you want to do.
Please do something better on a Sunday. There's so many cool things to do in Philadelphia. Hanging out with us is not one of them. We can barely sell comic books.
I mean, in a couple weeks we'll be shut right back down.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be like, pull the plug on that guy. What time is it, by the way?
It's 7:59. I do believe
It is 7:59.
7:59.
So I think we are we're finishing up for the evening.
We
So-
are wrapping it up.
Thank you to everyone who has graced us with your presence. We really appreciate your time and your energy. Thank you for being patient. We literally have no idea what we're doing. Thank you, Marshall, for visiting us. And more than anything,
The next show's a few minutes late.
Oh.
We're gonna stay on for a little while.
so we're going to stay on for a little bit.
Marshall,
So,
do you have anything?
yeah, Marshall, do you want to add something now that you were on screen? So you can't put that genie back in the bottle.
Did you ever see
I
that?
can attest that they don't know what they're doing.
Wow.
Thank
We
you.
literally have our one ally on the
That's what
show.
we wanted. Thanks, Marshall.
Thanks, Marshall.
Marshall, did you ever see the movie where Sinbad was a genie?
Yeah, did you ever see?
No.
Anyone in the chat, have you ever seen the movie where Sinbad was a genie? And if you think it wasn't real, you're a bad person.
What was it called?
Mr. Lime knows it's not a real thing.
Mr. Lime,
It's the Mandela effect.
Mr. Lime, you're giving credence.
It's not. Sinbad came out and said it's not real. People, don't listen. Don't listen to this guy.
What's the name of it?
There's no movie. That's what I'm saying.
Is it Sinbad as a genie? Is that the movie?
Wasn't it Kazam?
Yeah,
Shout out to
Kazam.
Lisa, thank you for joining us. Your cousin came in this week. He was telling us about your new tattoo.
Lisa,
Lisa's getting a new tattoo.
Lisa, thank you so much for giving us any attention at all.
Lisa's getting.
We don't deserve it.
You remember that band Crazy Town?
You mean come my lady, come my
She's getting
lady.
the butterfly lyrics on her back.
You my butterfly, sugar, baby.
That's what her cousin Doug told me.
Hey, if anyone ever talks about like what it was like to have like,
No, that's not Shazam. Shazam's different, and that's not Sinbad. That's Shaquille O'Neal.
wait a minute, wait, is this the show where we suddenly unpack the reality that Shaq and Sinbad are the same person? Oh my God, are we breaking open? Are we like shattering the internet right now?
It's breaking. It's breaking in half.
It's breaking. It's breaking. It's breaking. It's breaking. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what to do with myself. I feel like my mind is breaking. Sinbad and Shaquille O'Neal might be the same person. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, hold on. Do we have a comic that even represents that? Like, what is happening here? Nam was a comic book in the 80s, people. That's what you should know. Marvel Comics created a comic book that lasted for almost 100 issues about the Vietnam War, a decade after we realized that we lost it, and it just fell in the trash.
No, that's not acceptable for now. That is acceptable for that other trash bag book we had. Not to now.
Not now. My dad sort of fought in Vietnam. But even in his deathbed, my father would like you to know that he was a good American soldier and that he was a good man and that his sons and all of their issues with him are not about him. They're about with the what?
The movie that does not exist.
Did somebody give us a link? You people are being too real. Catch on with the joke. The joke is Marshall's on camera. When did this happen? How did Marshall show up?
I don't know.
I don't even get it.
I don't know.
But we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I mean, we're about ready. we got fumes, brother.
Hey man, Loveless is going. We were talking about the Civil War.
Get some more books going.
Yeah, we need more books.
All right.
Okay, you know what we need?
More product. Does anybody want the VHS tapes before we
We
go them?
need no. Forget what Al is peddling. VHS
Shout out to
copies.
Mr. Hunter. Since he didn't want to buy it, he gets it for free.
Cool. Yeah, he gets it. Anyone who wants, hey, if
Anyone who buys our 1 in 12 Spider-Man gets a free VHS tape.
we need unity on this comic book show. Okay, unity. An 18-part storyline. But I don't even know what to do anymore.
I almost started.
What is
singing.
happening?
I almost started singing Queen Latifah.
UNITY.
I almost-
That's a unity.
I almost.
All right, you know what? I have no chair to sit on anymore because Marshall has stolen it
Marshall,
from me.
here, I'll stand up with.
So I'm gonna be real chill.
So thank you to everybody for watching.
Are we still on?
I'm just gonna thank everybody. So
Okay. All right. Hold on.
If you guys anything you see on the show, you can pick up
Okay.
over the course of the week during normal business hours. We appreciate everybody, Mr. Hart,
right.
Mr. Lime, Mr. Williams, Ashby,
Who was the first character you had a sexual dream about?
Marshall.
Who was the first character that you were
Lisa.
afraid might murder you?
What was your answer to that question?
Who was the first?
The jail question. You never answered that question.
I never did.
I don't think so.
Okay, John Constantine. He's
That's
in
a
the
good
jail, and he tells me that the reason I'm wearing a members only jacket is because we traveled back to 1978, the Bronx of New York, and we were about to watch a kind of like a second tier movie theater was playing Rocky for the next time. And a young black gentleman by the name of Eddie Murphy walked by the line that I was standing in and said, "Hey fellas, Rocky wins." And I went, "Cool, man. All right." And he's like, "By the way, do you want a members only jacket?" And I was like, "What's a members only jacket? I'm from 1997. And he's like, "What is 1997? And I said, "It's a year very far in the future, and I'm a weird white kid traveling back in time." And he said, "Hey man, my name is Eddie Murphy, and one day I will create a sequel to a movie from 1987 that everyone loves, but it'll be a movie that is all cameos, and you in your middle age will lay in bed and laugh at it despite the fact that you think, I don't know if this is a good movie or not. But it doesn't matter because I'm glad that it exists at all. And I have no idea why Paramount before they were going to create their own like streaming service called Paramount Plus. Why the heck would you sell away your huge sequel movie to Amazon Studios? Amazon already owns everything. Why are you selling your properties to them? Oh, shock of all shocks. In regards to streaming, it's the #1 movie in America. Oh no! Maybe you made a wrong choice. It's okay. You could have asked 13-year-old Brendan what I thought. And what I thought was, this Eddie Murphy guy, stay with him throughout all of his children, through all of it, out of all of his Vampire in Brooklyn movies. Because one day, he's going to come to America a second time, and this time, he's going to drop the world on your head. And are we still live streaming? What is happening here? What am I doing?
I would pick Black Bolt.
Black Bolt?
Yeah.
What's Black Bolt?
That's what I would pick to be in the cell next to me.
Black Bolt?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's going to yell?
Good night, because I get a nice nap then. And I don't have to listen to him talk.
Because he doesn't talk.
Because he doesn't.
Brilliant.
So I get to take a nap in jail. And I don't have to hear some loudmouth yelling in my ear.
You know,
Interesting for
you know
a change.
who wins a nom? Number 59 to 64? The little gentleman here.
Oh, but I already have these issues, and I paid triple the price.
Okay. Marshall.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Oh, we got
so-
some more comments.
We have more comments? People are actually watching?
Coming to America 2 was terrible. Blade was great in it.
Okay, real quick. Was the Slime was great. I like the cameos, Salt and Pepper and Vogue. I'm into it. It was a movie, all joking aside, that was about celebrating certain figures within African American kind of American culture. I'm totally into it. But let's be honest, it wasn't a particularly good movie.
I didn't watch it. I don't have the ability to watch it.
Yeah. It was progressive enough, right? I mean, they push. Though I don't know why. I'll tell you, you know who was the worst character in the entire movie? His supposed bastard son. What was this act? No, the three women, the three daughters, were the most fascinating characters. At that point, I just wanted Black Panther #3. You know? It was the fashion designer of Black Panther doing all the like clothes and stuff like that. So at that point, you're obviously Wakanda, so just be Wakanda. And if anything else, I love watching Eddie Murphy and Wesley Snipes just enjoy each other's company while they're making a lot of money. So with that said,
How did Rick Ross's house look?
what?
They like filmed it in Rick Ross's house.
Seriously?
That's like part of that movie is like I guess whatever they use for the palette. Back me up in the
That's
chat.
Rick Ross's house?
And he like bought another house last week, like with the money he made.
Then I don't understand how Rick Ross affords the house they filmed
I
the
mean,
movie in.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's Rick Ross.
Is Rick Ross that successful?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really?
I think he's one like he's. I correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really sure, but I think like he owns his masters, so like he was very smart with his.
Oh, he was
like he
okay.
kind of built himself up, and
He's got the
and
publishing
he
rights.
He maintained everything
Mm.
because, and he does a fair amount of.
It's not like Benny Siegel who went to jail.
No, not at all.
Okay, hold on.
Now, how much longer do you think you can do?
How much longer do I think I can just like riff? Is that what you're saying?
Can we stretch another? Aaron's having a little trouble getting his tech up, so can we stretch for like another 4 or 5 minutes?
Is Aaron our follow-up buddy?
Aaron's a follow-up.
Aaron, we will embarrass ourselves for you.
For you, the world.
Yes, we will cause controversy. We will say very culturally uncomfortable things.
No, we won't do that. You know what? There's a question for the chat. Speaking of uncomfortable, Jim Steranko, Marshall brought this to my attention earlier this week. Jim Steranko's comments. I'm not going to go into
This
his
is like
comments.
a Twitter thing.
He leans to the right side of the spectrum, and he made some statements about China and the Chinese flu, for lack of that's how he.
Yes.
You know. So anyway, so he got chewed up on Twitter.
Oh.
So I'm curious, like, how far the canceling goes. Like, does something Jim Steranko do offend people that much? Like comic book fans, where they're like, I don't want any more of my Steranko.
Okay, can we just be clear about cancel culture?
Yeah.
We live in a capitalist culture. There's a free market. You have every right to choose what you spend your money on. Nobody is canceled, okay? People just decide, they're like, I don't want to funnel my money towards this thing. And that just happens. And you have every right to express whatever opinion you have. Again, we live in America. The First Amendment allows you to say whatever you want and not get jailed by the American government. But you can definitely get uninvited to the party you were hoping to get into, right? I mean, First Amendment rights don't suddenly sit there and go, you can say whatever jackass thing you want, and yet the people are going to still be like, yeah, come on, hang out with us. Am I wrong?
Vote with your dollars.
Yeah, vote with your dollars. That's all it comes down to. Guess what? They didn't cancel Dr. Seuss. A private held company decided that they didn't want to publish certain books. But yet, something called populism really loves to create enemies that allow people.
He doesn't work at the store, no.
Oh, is someone asking if Marshall works at the store?
He doesn't work at the store either.
No, I don't work at the store. Anything that I say is not representative of Fat Jack's Comicrypt. In fact, Mike really doesn't like when I open my
Yeah,
mouth.
no, he's not an official representative of the shop. I'm barely. When you see Henry on the street, there you go. That's Fat Jack's.
If anyone represents the shop at this point, it's Talia
Shout out to
Contra. Talia Morris.
Shout out
is-
to Talia if she's watching, because she promised me she would.
She is
And
not
She
watching.
told me she was going to watch with her friends.
Yeah, because she was trying to placate you so she can get out of the room so you can stop talking to her.
Probably. Because anyway.
Are we?
And shout out to Henry, our new hire, who
Yeah.
is official this week. He's on the payroll. So I hope you're watching
Yeah.
Henry. I didn't actually talk to him about the show, though, did you? Yeah, so he might not even know we do this, just like most of our customers.
In fact, I'm pretty sure a bunch of customers were in the store today and go, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "We're preparing for a show." They're like, "What show?" And we're like, "Oh, we do this live stream. We do a sale." And they were like, "Do you say a lot of like uncomfortable like statements and make a lot of opinions?" And I go, "No, not at all." And they're like, "Oh, then we have no interest, because the only things we like to watch is stuff where we can be really mad at each other about on social media."
Only when we run out of other things to say, when we start to offend everyone.
Yeah, like, are we still going? Are we still
2 minutes, baby.
2 minutes? Aaron, we're holding out. We are burning the
Shout out to Aaron.
bridges.
I hope you're doing well. I think Florida's 100% open now. Are they?
I don't know. We're
I know-
still talking with masks.
I know Texas is open. I don't know if Florida is. So I hope you're doing well, Aaron.
Hey, does anyone want to buy a Dr. Giggles comic for? It's only $3 and it's 2 issues. It's the adaptation of the comic of the movie
Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles.
You remember the Dr. Giggles logo on the poster?
Oh, what is it?
I can't think of the name of the town. When you come to
Edgerton?
When you come to Edgerton and you get sick,
Dr.
call
Giggles.
Dr. Giggles and
touches
pray
you
you
weird.
die quick. Something like that. Something. I don't know. So this is the Incredible Hulk from the 1980s.
So Al,
The early 1980s.
when you were a young teenage boy,
Oh, look at that. Lisa's leaving. Sorry, Lisa.
of course,
Lisa's gone. See you,
Party's
Lisa.
over.
Lisa's like, I'm out.
Dr. Giggles sold to Mr. Barucci. Look at that. Mr. Barucci's jumping in the chat.
Are you kidding me?
He must have been looking for Aaron, though.
Yeah, he must.
He was like, I guess I'll buy
He's
something.
like, oh no, these idiots are still on. Yeah, we're selling Dr. Giggles comics for $3.
Jim's
It's 2 issues.
tyrannical comments were dumb and inflammatory, but hey, can't fix stupid.
There you go.
Hey, at least you're the inspiration for Mr. Miracle. I don't know. So, everybody, if a comic book character is going to represent all of your regrets of your entire life, which character would that be? My character is Grey Gargoyle. It's uncomfortably French.
That's those old ladies.
It touches people and makes them stone.
That's those old ladies in the Drew Barrymore thing.
Grey Gargoyle?
Yeah.
Grey Gardens.
Grey
Grey
Gardens. Yeah, those 2 sisters.
The Beale sisters.
Yeah,
What
the
is-
Beale sisters.
What is happening
Shout out
here?
to Drew Barrymore if she's
We're
watching.
talking about comic books and you coming to Great Gardens?
We watched Wedding Singer last night.
Why?
Because why not? This is Unity chapter 1
Yes.
through 9.
And this is Unity chapter 10 through 18. You get an entire set. Let's be honest. Valiant Comics used to be really good. No.
That's
Okay.
Barry Windsor Smith.
Not disparaging Valiant Comics as they are now. But in terms of the early mid-90s Valiant comic books, Unity is a high watermark
Valiant,
moment.
they had like good They had good talent.
No, this is really good stuff.
It was legitimate good comedy.
In fact, like the main female character, who's like the main villain, her son, who's probably a MAGA bro, who ends up getting like murdered by all of the soft sisters, or whatever the term they use in Unity for prostitutes or sex workers. He's a really terrible person who gets murdered by the rest of the characters. It's a very Valiant at a certain time was pretty political.
That was pretty dark.
It got dark.
Thank you, Mr. Barrucci.
Thank you, Mr. Barrucci. We appreciate it.
And you got some last-minute purchases.
Thank you. We apologize that we're not Aaron and selling interesting books. We are just a bunch of jack tools selling. I don't know.
But we appreciate everybody watching.
Oh, are we bowing out?
I think we're good.
We're bowing out now.
Wrap it up.
Thank you to everyone who's watched us. Thank you, Marshall, for accompanying us. Thank you, Al, for all of your help and keeping me from not completely burning the bridge.
And anything you saw on the show that didn't sell, you can pick up in our shop during the week. We're open 7 days a week. And anything you didn't see, you can watch the show again, and then you'll see it all again at your own leisure. Bang. Thank you, Kyle.
Peace, everybody.
Thank you, Marshall.
Be well.